Imagine this. It's 1932, and the Australian military declares war, not on another country, but on emus. Yes, giant flightless birds. And guess what? The birds won. This is the bizarre, hilarious, and completely true story of the Great Emu War. It all started in Australia's wheat belt region, where farmers were struggling during the Great Depression. Crops were failing, wheat prices were tanking, and things couldn't possibly get worse until 20,000 emus showed up. These birds were like, "Thanks for planting dinner, mate." And the farmers, they were ready to fight back. Enter the military. Now, emus aren't your average birds. These things are 6-foot tall feathered tanks that can run up to 50 kilometers per hour. And when 20,000 of them are trampling your crops, you don't call pest control. You call the army. The government sent Major G.P.W. Meredith and his soldiers, armed with Lewis machine guns. The plan? Eradicate the emus. What could possibly go wrong? On November 2nd, 1932, the first battle commenced. Soldiers set up an ambush and waited for a group of 50 emus. The emus approached and then scattered like a squad of ninja warriors. The soldiers fired 2,500 rounds of ammunition and barely hit 10 birds. That's right, the emus outmaneuvered machine guns. The military tried everything. They mounted guns on trucks to chase the emus, but the terrain was too rough, the guns jammed, and the emus outran the trucks. Major Meredith later said, "These birds could take on any army in the world." Honestly, he wasn't wrong. The emus were unstoppable. After weeks of humiliation, the military withdrew. The Great Emu War was over, and the emus declared victorious. The farmers were left to fend for themselves, and the government quietly pretended this whole thing never happened. Meanwhile, the emus, still undefeated. Today, the Great Emu War is one of history's most bizarre military campaigns. It's a reminder that sometimes nature wins. And yes, emus are still thriving in Australia, probably plotting their next move. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this hilarious chapter of history, like, subscribe, and join us on Curioverse for more quirky tales. Let's explore more together.